I love Gary. I was born and raised in Chicago, and the slogan that I live by to this day is, Chicago raised me, but Gary made me. There is something about a Gary girl.
So now.
Without this woman, I would not be here today. She had the ability to lift me and get me to the hospital at the time when no one else was there. My goal since that occurred is to utilize every ounce of life in me to make the city that I live in better. With the help, and I'm going to say the help because they are great, the Miltons have been a part of the success of Gary from the beginning of stepping in office. We have our own Obamas right in Gary. Stand up, Michelle. Guys, I say that to say, the purpose and the reason I'm here, I brought you some amazing models. I'm not going to keep you long. But the purpose of this is to save someone's life. Men, listen to me. Go get a checkup. Stop ignoring the signs. Stop self-medicating yourself. You're not a doctor. You're not. One day, I'm doing photography. My legs, they give way. I'm going to get personal. I'm going to tell you the entire story real quick. My legs give way. Every fluid within my body released. I tried to say my wife's name. I couldn't. My lips were not moving properly. I couldn't function. Me being hard-headed, I want to take you to the hospital. That's not where I want to go. No. Because I'm a man that's hard-headed. We don't listen. We don't. My sister, I don't know if she's here today, but Brenda, if she's anywhere around, my wife called my sister Brenda. My sister Brenda, she put the phone up to my ear and she said, if you don't get to the hospital, me and you are going to have to fight. I don't want to fight Brenda. She's a tough cookie. So at that point, my wife called the ambulance and the ambulance came. The ambulance told me that I had exactly 10 minutes to get into the hospital where I would lose 95% of my brain. So in saying that, I have someone that's going to come up and speak to you guys really quick. This is no other than Community Health Net, Dr. Janet Seabrook.
Yeah!
You can do better than that. Come on. Yeah! Can you guys pay attention? This is Black excellence. Do you not see this? These are Gary girls. Products of the city.
Thank you so much. So, short story. Scott and I met last year. through Crystal. Scott had been looking for me for a couple of weeks, and he finally reached out to Mrs. Melton, and she said, sure, I can give Dr. Seabrook a call. And we got connected, I think, within a couple of hours. And it was 2 or 3 days before the show, and you asked me to come and speak. And without really even meeting you or knowing you, I just heard about what you were trying to do in this campaign. And so I wanted to do everything I could to make it be a success.
The one thing that she didn't tell you, at the beginning of this show, I got a phone call about 7 a.m. in the morning. And she said, Scott, I want to be a sponsor of the show. Community Health Net is actually one of the sponsors of the show that you guys are about to see right now. Before becoming a sponsor, she said, I need photos. Can you take pictures of my staff? I was honored. This image you see here, I had photographed. After the stroke, my photography skills did a 360. God told me I removed something because I had to make room for something. And that's what occurred. So I want Dr. Seabrook to tell you the symptoms of everything I experienced so you can know when you're going through them.
Thank you so much. So last year I told you all about FAST, fast. This year I want to tell you about be fast. And Scott alluded to some of that when the paramedics told him that they needed to get him to the hospital within 10 minutes or he would start to lose brain function. So be fast. The B stands for balance. And Scott experienced that. He said his legs gave out on him. So if your legs start to feel heavy or weak and you feel like you can't move them, you need to make sure that you get somebody in there to assist you so you can get to the hospital and let us check you out. The E stands for eyes. Is your vision blurred? Are you talking to someone who says that they feel like their vision is blurred? Because these symptoms can occur right in front of you with a family member or friend, at church, at home, wherever you are. F of fast stands for your feet, okay? Again, the balance. A is your arms. Are your arms heavy? Can you lift your arm? S is for slurred speech. And T is for time. Also, F is for facial. Look to see if their face is drooping on one side or both. So B, E, F, A, S, T. Those are the signs and symptoms of stroke. It's an easy acronym to remember. T, the last one, is time. Time is of the essence, just like it was in Scott's case. And we're glad that you're here with us today. Thank you so much.
Also, if you go to the lobby, a member of her team is in the lobby giving out blood pressure testing. When you walk out, take the test. Know what it is. I had no idea what was going on. Thank you, Dr. Seabrook. So, Gary, I have some exciting news, and we'll be very quick. And I'm going to let the First Lady of the City of Gary tell you about this great news that we have for the City of Gary. I have been pushing and pushing and pushing and working so hard for this one thing for the City of Gary, and by God's will, that one thing was given to me in a phone call. So put your hands together for Gary's First Lady, Crystal Milton. No, you gotta stand up. You gotta clap your hands. No, come on, guys.
City of Gary, how you doing out there? So from some of you that are not from Gary, let me welcome you. My name is Crystal Melton, and on behalf of our mayor, my husband, Eddie Melton, welcome to the greatest city on earth, Gary, Indiana. I also want to thank and give it up for Pro Focus and his stunning wife, Jackie. Give them a hand. They put a lot of work into this. It's been an honor to support you all. I just want you to know that. You know, I make it, anytime I get the call, you know, it doesn't matter if, let's do a video to promote the event. Whatever it is, know that you can always call on myself and my husband. Gary is behind you 100%. Yes, we are. So know that. Yes, I'm excited to see all of the fashions, of course. And I'm also, you know, and we've talked about this a lot, but heart disease is the #1 killer in our community. You know, so we can't take it lightly. Know your numbers. It's so important. You know, taking that once a year exam, don't bypass that. Don't bypass those symptoms. And I've been guilty in my, like, oh, you know, I'll wait. We can't afford to wait because we want to see each and every one of you back here next year, right? Yeah. Right. So thank you for not just giving us fashion, but giving us life. Because that's what it is, right? Your testimony, you have blessed each and every one of us. Your testimony is powerful. So I thank God for you, both of you. And so I'll get right to it. So we have some very exciting news. Very exciting news. And I want you to know that Eddie and myself are so excited to be able to present. So let me back up for 2 seconds. So who's heard of Fashion Week in Paris? Okay. And who's heard of LA Fashion Week? All right. And I know we've heard of New York Fashion Week, right? But I am here to tell you that next year, in 2026, we will be having Gary's very first on Fashion Week. That's going to be brought to us by this gentleman right here and his beautiful wife. We will be having Fashion Week in Gary next week. So next year. So who's going to be here? All right. So again, I am so happy that we are able to make this, in this partnership, be able to start something just iconic. I just believe, and you know, if you've been following Gary, you know we're doing some mighty big things in the city of Gary, right? Mighty big things, yes, in our city. We coming back, and we coming back hard, okay? And so this right here, this fashion show, our Fashion Week next year is just going to be, just put us that much more on the map. So we're excited. We're excited that you're leading it. There we go, right there. Gary Fashion Week launching for 2026. So just know again, you have our full support, and I'm ready to see some fashion.
One last word. Gary, Indiana, I promise you from the bottom of my heart, as long as I have breath, I will continue to support this city because this city has done nothing but feed into me. Thank you. And a message from my beautiful wife.
I just first want to thank God for everything. I thank my husband for all the work he put in, everybody that's a part of the show, all the guests. You are greatly appreciated. I most definitely want to give thanks and honor to our beautiful Crystal Melton and her husband and their family. They are doing amazing things for Gary. Please support Gary. Thank you.
Without further ado, Gary, Indiana, you ready for some fashion? Sit on the edge of your seat. You are about to experience something you have never experienced before. This show is about to get very, very interesting, very, very fast. Get ready, Gary.